first start, not how you wanted to be with the loss, but you hang in there. What did you see out there?
I loved how our offense fought. I don't think we ever really gave up. I'm really proud of our defense. They played a great game, gave us a lot of opportunities. Just as an offense, and me specifically, got to execute better, got to put more points on the board. Go to whatever their number 14th ranked team in the country at their place, and defense holds them to 28 points in the fourth quarter. You can't ask more than that. So we got to play better on offense.
Big key to the game was turnovers in their territory. What can you do to clean that up heading into Ball State next week?
Yeah, I just got to keep focused on ball security. We work that every practice, at the beginning of practice, and I had a fumble, and I think Sean had one too, which is unacceptable, especially me in the red zone. So just got to focus on that. That's the program. The ball is the program. So got to keep a focus on that.
Huge ask for a true freshman kicker to go out there and hit a 42-yarder to keep you guys within one score. How did Palmer impress tonight?
Man, he's the real deal. That's a really tough environment for your first game as a true freshman to go out there and be the starting kicker and nail two long field goals was awesome. I was proud of him.
Zaire defense gave up a couple of big plays there in the first half. What did you guys do to adjust in the second to hold them scoreless in the third quarter?
Yeah, we knew that it was going to be a dogfight, so we just wanted to continue to execute and do what our game plan was and just continue to fight. We knew it was going to be a good game, and we just knew that we were able to do that throughout the game going on. And we obviously didn't finish hard enough that we would like to, but proud of the guys the way they fought.
Thorne was pretty elusive tonight. What did you see from him when trying to attack him?
Yeah, I think we could be a little bit more better up on our blitzes. He was able to get outside the pocket a few times from us. We got to be better by keeping that edge, and shout out to the offense. They came and played.
Coach said, win or lose, this one's over because you guys got a divisional game next week. Start MAC play early. What's going to be the focus?
I think we just got to put this one to bed and then just get back on track and focus up on the next opponent. I think that's the hardest thing to do, but I feel like our guys are ready to get past this one and get back on track and get the next game going.
Yeah, I just told the guys I was proud of them. I thought they fought hard. We didn't get the job done, obviously. Our number one thing coming into the game was to take care of the ball, and I don't think we did a good enough job of that. Obviously, turn it over twice in the red zone, the 2 fumbles, 2 lost fumbles. We got to be better, to beat a good team like that. But they didn't give up. I thought they came out in the third quarter, played hard. Defense was getting in the backfield, and, against the Peyton Thorne, we knew we had to get him uncomfortable, and I thought defense did a good job of doing that. They got us some turnovers. We hung into the fourth quarter, just couldn't make plays, down the stretch. And it was a good learning experience for Jack in his first game. I thought numbers-wise he had a decent day. He probably wouldn't agree. There were too many things he missed. He has a very high expectation of himself, and he's going to get better. This is the biggest week, between this week and next week. So we gotta learn from this game, move on, and get ready for the next one. But I was overall happy with the effort, happy with the fight, but we got to be able to take care of the ball and make more plays.
Obviously, there was no tape for you to look at to get ready for this one. But when you look at their defense and what Jacoby Windman was able to do today, getting 4 sacks and the pressure he put on Jack, what did you notice from his game today?
Well, he's a great player. I mean, we knew their front 7 were going to be great. I was happy with the 141 yards rushing. I think if it was a closer game, we could have rushed for more. 150 was kind of the goal. And I think if we would have ran the ball more in the fourth quarter, we might have got there. They pushed us around early. And it'll be interesting to watch those sacks, how many were on the offensive line, how many were on Jack. It's one of the first things you learn. The 2 things that come with a first-time quarterback is red zone inefficiencies. They're a little slow with the ball. Happens. Hopefully we get it out of him soon. And then just taking too many sacks early on. And then they learn where the checkdowns are. They get rid of the ball faster. The game slows down. So I saw one that, we just got beat. One of our offensive linemen got beat there one time. We made the wrong check on the right side. I saw that one. The rest, it seemed like he was running around a little bit too long with the ball in his hands, So it's a great way to learn when you get hit by a 300-pound guy, So he'll learn quickly from it. But that's probably the most disappointing thing. 7 sacks in one game is way too many. And we gotta be better up front, and we got to do a good job of making sure he knows where his checkdowns are so he doesn't take too many hits.
Coach, defense played really well as a whole tonight, but just some big plays that really seemed to kind of do you guys in. What do you guys have to do to really try and eliminate those moving forward?
Yeah, you can't turn a guy loose, and I didn't feel like we turned a guy loose to the last one. They got us on a blitz. Our Will has to run with that guy, and he had space. The one-handed catch in the corner was a one-handed catch in the corner, and we were right in his hip pocket. We knew we couldn't let him sit back there and throw it around. We had to get to him, and we did. I mean, he only took one sack because he's a great quarterback, but 12 of 24 for him is a pretty stout defensive day, But we got to be able to cover in man coverage. We had 4 corners play today. I thought, obviously, we had a pick, which was huge, but we just got to do a better job in man coverage, because we have to, against this team, we knew we had to get to him, because if you sit with that receiving core and the tight end and the skill positions they had, we respected them a ton coming in on their skill positions. So the plan was to go get them, make them uncomfortable, which I thought they did a pretty decent job of. But you got to play great man coverage and know in man coverage when they complete one, it could be a big one. And they got some big ones on us and made some great acrobatic catches, and we were right there in the hip pocket. So if we make teams execute like that to beat us, then I'm happy with how they fought.
I saw you talk to Peyton after the game. What'd you say to him?
Well, it's just good to see him. He didn't come over before the game. I didn't know when we were going to say hello. I just said good luck, and he said obviously it was a great game and our guys played hard. And I asked him if he was all right. He said he was. And told him I love him and I'm going to be rooting for him, and it'll be fun to root for him now because we weren't today, So it was good. It was good to see him and Jaden after the game as well. And Jaden's a great kid. He just said thank you for helping me get a start and getting me and helping me grow, and I wish those guys the best from here on out. We'll be rooting for them.
Big part of that third quarter by the Broncos was a 42-yard field goal kick by a true freshman kicker. Talk about Palmer's play tonight.
I thought he did a great job. The moment wasn't too big for him. I thought we did a good job protecting him. So he didn't have people all over his lap. But man, he buried field goals. So he's been doing that all camp long, and I was really proud of him today. We're gonna need him, and it was fun to see him respond over and over again.